There's even more over there. We just need to kill 4, right? He knows what's coming. Yo, welcome everybody to episode number 3 of Poetica with DankNStein here. How you doing? We have a load of finished bricks. I also planted a few crops since last time. Those are 3 potatoes, some mushrooms and a sugar cane. But the first thing is to say that we're going to try and make 3 tools. And we're going to try and make some bismuth bronze. So we've got some copper there, 180 units. We've got 60 units of bismuth. And if we look up bismuth bronze here, we can see we can get away with 20% zinc, 20% bismuth, and 60% copper is the ratio I'm going to shoot for. So the mission right now is to find 60 units of sphalerite, and I know there was some on the floor over here. So what we'll do, as we did last time, is just, I think we did this with the tetrahedrite over there. We're just going to leave torches where we pick it up from, just so we've got that to kind of kickstart our triangulation efforts. Anyway, we can now load the 60 sphalerite, the 60 bismuth, and the 180 there. And if we hover over like we saw last time, it's actually showing us the 60, 20, 20. So the golden question, I hear you ask, what 3 tools are we going to be making? Well, we are going to make another pickaxe, just because they're faster, and also we're gonna end up using the pickaxe the most first, I believe. We're going to make a prospecting pick, which I believe is like this. There we go. And lastly, we're going to make a scythe, which I always get wrong. Let's see if I can remember. It's like this, but maybe like that. I think I've messed it up. Didn't I just do that? No, I don't think so. I think, did I do this and then decide I'd messed it up when really I needed that? There we go, right. Okay, so that guy's going to be ready in 8 hours or so. So question is, we could make a load of 2 sticks. We've got even one there, but can we get the mittens done in time? Right, so probably no, without going and killing like a load more sheep. Okay, so we do need to just make a load of the 2 sticks. And we might as well leave the drying mats out for now, but probably we'll want to pick them up quite soon and put them somewhere that's more dedicated, like actual like place for them. But yeah, so that's quite an epic haul of bricks overall. And so we need to start thinking about the fact that we will need a load of mortar, which is going to require us to get going with some lime water. So we're going to need to make a section of our little temporary workstation here that has some barrels, basically. We'll just stack up 4 barrels full of water over here for now. Alright, perfect. So to make lime water, we're going to need that calcite, which means grinding up stuff on here. We don't have any more of the actual mineral itself, but we can get it from the crustaceans we find on the seashore. And while we're at it, we also need sand to actually put into the lime water to make the mortar, to put with the bricks to make the brick blocks. So I think we're off for a trip to the beach. It's a sunny day. A sunny day and we're off to the beach. I'm actually just thinking I'm going to make 1 extra one of these. So the idea here is we're making 3 tools, and each 2 sticks, oh there we go, each 2 sticks lasts for about 1 tool. So we've got 1 to get ourselves prepared, 1 per tool, and then 1 to finish the job effectively as well. And let's do that. So they all go into our inventory, and then let's actually switch that out for a fresh one, get the tool going. Yeah, we probably didn't even need the initial one. We hardly used any of it. Anyway, that's fine. Oh look, yeah, we're going really fast this time. So we've nailed it. We know how to do this properly this time. We're not flopping like we did last time. Good, and the final tool. Bismuth bronze, baby. Alright, sweet. And then we can put the fresh one in, head over to the water. That should be hot, so throw that in. We combine some of these together, get a new one. I learnt last time that we can't actually just let these jump out of our inventory when the sticks run out. You have to actually press Q and throw them in. Otherwise, for some reason, they don't cool. It's really strange. Everybody's nice and chilly. Alright, we nailed that. We didn't lose a single hit point. Let's make our tools. Okay, cool. So we've got our next pick for when this one dies, which it will do suspiciously quickly. Just take a wee look. Yeah, I think that's C. I think that's the sea right there. I think if we go this way, well, it's definitely water. Is it beach? So let's just head this way and see if it is indeed ocean. Because if it is, there should be some beach. Yeah, this looks like ocean. Yeah, perfect. So there's this stuff here. But yeah, let's just get as much as... Okay, there you go. See, that's a live scallop. So this is cool because it's food that never goes off. And if you cut them, then it would start to expire once you cut the thing out. But before we cut it out, it's just the actual food is preserved inside the thing. This looks like a good place to quarry the sand out of. I don't think it's going to affect the geography of the situation too much if we were to say dig sand through like this, close along to there. Do you know what I mean? And then all along here. It's still going to look pretty much the same around here, and we can just dig out this whole clump. So yeah, let's do that now. Alright, cool, so we're back. Let's get all this sand just out of inventory just so we can operate. Okay, so we've actually managed to fill this chest already, so we probably need to start splitting nature from animal products. We need more storage, standard. But what we are going to do is take, say, half the scallops, half the clams, and just get to work on grinding them up here for the calcite. So this will take a while. Alright, sweet. That's a lot of calcite, right? 58. Ooh, if we do like one more of these guys, like one more, we'll have 60, right? Which will be three full barrels worth. Okay, so that's 3 barrels of lime water, and we can put in, there we go, a full stack of sand. Mortar. Nice. Well, those shouldn't take too long. Let's have something to eat here. Oh, well, I think it might be fun to start planning the build then. You know, like we do need somewhere to live. So what we're starting to think, or what I was starting to think last time, is that this would actually be a good location for a house, because we have like this basement sort of pre-dug, which could be a nice sort of early storage room. But it's quite a natural shape that we've like carved into the ground here, and part of me is kind of keen to keep it that way as well. I mean, hold on, does this have cellars in it? It does. Oh, okay, I think we should do that. I can't remember what size cellars are supposed to be, but it's essentially clay and straw. We need to just go out and get loads of clay and straw, don't we? I remember it being way more expensive than you think it's going to be building all this stuff. Alright, we're being banged. I mean, it's fine because we're near a bed, right? But this is bad. Oh wow, the way they keep glitching forwards. We're going to die. Oh wow. Okay, spam clicking seems to actually work. To some extent. It seems to be working. Wow. Okay, so yeah, going out and exploring at night may be stupid. Alright, well I know I said I'd go home while it's night time, but I did just spot the clay plant. Can I just say, and I feel like I'm going to say this every episode, but the vibes here. Look at just the general vibes, the vibery. Whew. It's nice out here. Oh. Alright, so guys, real talk. There are so many sheep around here, and I already actually saved a few in the other direction for when it comes to us wanting to breed them and stuff. So we'll save the ram. There's even more over there. We just need to kill 4, right? He knows what's coming. If we kill 4, then we'll have... wait, what? Oh, okay, our inventory's full. Alright, cool. I was thinking, what's going on? Yeah, if we kill 4, we'll have enough cloth to make the mittens. And the mittens is what I want. Alright, they know what I'm going to try and do. It's kind of disturbing. This will be a good reason to make a cellar, because we're like going to end up with a lot of mutton here. And that should be 4 sheepskins. Perfect. But yeah, that's good, because the mittens are going to be essential for when I think we start like pouring ingots for making like our first anvil, our first like copper anvil and stuff like that. We do not want to be making inventories full of 2 sticks at that point. So yeah, we're kind of lucky there's so many sheep around here, to be honest. But yeah, sweet. Oh look, malachite. Okay, we got a few options here. Oh look, here we go. Oh, this is a 2-urn. This is a 2-urn one. This is the first 2-urn one we found. What did we get? Wait, what's that? A crate. It's empty, but it looks cool. I want it. The ice bunker is like the most important part. Okay, and that's really simple to do. Great. Yeah, let's aim for like a 5x5 footprint, meaning a 3x3 interior. Essentially, you just walk in, there's the ice cooler there, and there'll just be shelves all around. Just a little one. A cute one. Now, one thing that got mentioned is that if we have a crafting bench in our inventory, then there's a shortcut to just access it. Okay, I'm guessing it's here, and look, there's clashes on everything apart from the one we want, which is just not set. So, I'm assuming all of these letters are taken. G isn't taken. Okay, G. It's a G thing. It's a G thing. Nice. Okay, that is kind of nice. It does take up a block in our inventory, though. Also, we've got, like, no wood left for this stuff. Okay, so now, we want 2 cellar doors. Okay, good, they did stack. And then just, like, as much of this as possible. So we just need more wood. We got loads of everything else. We just need more wood. Let's use up all the rest of our white elm. Screw it. Alright, I'm certain this won't be enough because of the way we need to actually fill the floor. It needs to be solid, right? Like it's a pretty demanding structure. So have we even built enough just for the floor? Is my question. Okay, yeah, so we got the floor covered. I guess we want the doors like... I don't really want them opening different directions. How did that happen? That's better. Okay, so we've got the first 2 layers done. It's actually more than I thought. And yeah, a little cellar like this. This is going to be very cute. And then these are just like that, okay. But it's the wood. It's the wood we're out of. So we need to go chop down trees. Okay. Or else just start rubbing. No, there's hardly any there. Let's go chop down some trees. Which means we're going back over that way. Oh, look. A load more clay as well. That could be kind of useful. I think we might have to munch some clay here too. Alright, sweet. Well, given we want to cut down all these trees, and we're also going to use, for the first time, a bit of our scythe on these guys. Get ourselves some saplings, loads of sticks. Yeah, okay, we're going to chill here for a moment. Let's montage it. Alright, so I may have gone slightly overboard there with the amount of clay that we just got. It's a lot of clay. We're also going to have a lot of mortar in here. So I think we're going to need a few more chests. It's just like some of this basic stuff like clay and mortar and things, you just may as well just absolutely stock up on it, right? Like it's going to be useful for many, many episodes to come. Alright, now it better say that it's working. Cellar is not complete or not chilled yet. Not chilled yet might be the thing. I think that's good to go. Like as far as I'm aware, that's a working cellar. So we'll just leave it for a bit and assume that it's going to work. Okay, so we want to make some of these bricks, yes. I think it's going to be like 5 stacks like that. And then 2 64 stacks of mortar should do it, right? And I think these bricks can look pretty nice. Now we get 4 stacks of them. All right. So yeah, let's look at them for the floor of the basement and start to kind of just mark out what the shape of this room's going to be like. I have to say one thing that's really getting on my nerves is shovels. Like I always had this kind of principle with TFC that you should never bother with metal shovels until you can like easily mass produce them, and that like yeah, making them this early in the game is just a waste of time. Because the stone ones, although they have low durability, are pretty fast because you're always breaking really easy blocks to break, like sand or dirt. And so like the increase in speed is marginal. And the durability is just fine because you just make them out of stone anyway. And it's cheap, but yeah, now I'm starting to feel like, nah, it's really annoying. I just want one that works. Okay, let's go one up like this. So that the kind of floor wraps onto the walls a little bit down here. I think that's quite nice. And then we could do some sort of a plank around the edge. What was that sound? What was that sound? Are all of these crops still? Yep, nobody's popped off yet. I want to try a few more. I'm definitely not convinced by that. What was the one that I thought looked really cool? This Locust Log. It's kind of red. Let's have a look at that. I think I might like that a lot. I mean, yeah, definitely not the green at this point. Yeah, because it kind of brings out the oranges. Okay, all right. Let's do this. And then we need to kind of decide on a ceiling, which would preferably be the same block as the roof above. Yeah, I like that. I really like that for a basement. It's looking good. And this will just, like I say, it'll be mass storage. So we'll just have like walls of chests and crates. Maybe we can make some shelves where we put like vessels and stuff. And obviously then in here, there'd be all the food. So, okay, that was funky. The cellar is chilly. It is working. It is working. Okay. So it cooled itself down. So we should immediately move all our food down there, which means we should cook all the raw meat. I mean, this is going to be tedious. God, like, oh god, like 45 pieces of meat to cook. Anyway, what we can do in the meantime is make some of these, which are really easy to make. 10 isn't gonna quite be enough, is it? Or arguably, it's a fine amount. Oh, we can't access those ones in the corner when it's set up like this. So it needs to be set up like that, I suppose. So you come in, you can get into the back corner there. The other thing I was thinking is when we've decided on a bit more of like some of the design features, we might want to take out some of these corners and put some planks, some like logs in, I mean. Some like supporting beams coming up. Like I was imagining like... is that a glitch? That's... Can I do that with anything in my hand? Just break them? And they just get destroyed. So they're like the most brittle block in the game. I might have found a bug there. I'm not sure if that's intended behavior. Question mark. Actually, thinking about it, you know, the other option I quite like for the stairs is like here. Because then they stick out, but like not by much. You could still put loads of storage back there, barrels or something, and you'd still be able to access that barrel. And then, yeah, you'd just sort of... Actually, that looks really nice. That was an accident, but it looks really nice. So then the footprint of the house would probably stick out a bit more in this direction. So you're starting to see maybe a bit of a square-ish shape coming down into this kind of more irregular kind of basement shape. Just looking at these larch logs, they're actually really nice. So is there a way, if we use a pick, do we get our block back? So if we use a pick, we get our block back. If we use anything else, it just insta-mines it. Yeah, it just gives the place like the feeling of like it's a building. I think right there would need one. We'll experiment with that corner, but let's find some more larch logs first. Right, so having hit this area where there's all the different trees, there is no larch. But I actually quite like the idea of this one here. Whatever this one is, it's maybe too close. I don't like it. I prefer the darker log. Okay, well, we've got a load of Maclura anyway for tree farming and the like. I mean, should we test a row? Just see if they'll grow in a row like that for us for like really easy mass farming. That would be, I think that's a good place to start. Alright, here's the like speedrunning Poetica meta. Just breaking all the glass in front of you as you run to try and keep your sprinting going. Yeah, I think I'm just sort of happy with it like this. Just having those few beams around. Just breaking it up a bit more. Alright, so guys, I did this much just as an experiment and I started to like it. So we're going to keep it for now. Yeah, we're going to start building the outside of this build. And I'm thinking that what would be nice would be to have a kind of rim of bricks that's like at least 2 blocks high like that, just around the whole kind of perimeter. Alright, so I've been playing around with this for a little bit and I think I've got a footprint to the house that I quite like. There's actually a little bit of symmetry going on here. And that's 9 blocks inside there. So we've got some odd numbers there, but then there's a few evens and, you know, we're not thinking too hard about it. And then it curves in here and just goes around the footprint of the cellar to hide that rather than covering it with dirt. I think that's the little bit of asymmetry we give the whole thing. And this could even be like a grand kind of fireplace potentially. So I'm out hunting for wood and I'm not going to lie, this one has immediately tickled my fancy, this mountain ash. I also have 2 saplings from it already. Promising. Also this... Oh, with these black logs. Okay. Whatever this is, I want some saplings from this as well. Right, well look, I got a decent amount of the walnut logs, which I was particularly keen on. We can come back to chop down more, and we kind of can just remember this spot on the map there. Shouldn't be too hard to remember. But we do not have any food on us, so we need to go back to camp right now. Okay, so first things first, I actually just want to try these planks. Because, oh wow, they're so dark. Yeah, what happens when we just roof off the basement with this stuff? It works, I think. You've got quite a few other bright colours down here. I've just been getting so into the building, I'm just starving at home. Like I came home and I didn't get any food out. I just came in and just immediately... It's the calamari. It's first on the menu before we actually die. Okay. Okay, so I think it might have hit me. Yeah, I think we're gonna like imitate the kind of technique we use down here with these. Oh my god, it's so annoying. with these, the way the floor extends 1 block into the wall, because these planks are so dark. I think it like demands it, right? And then wicker. Yeah, I think that's going to be really cool. Like, just on a trip to get a bit more wood here, and I just noticed these, and they are in fact oranges. Osage orange. They look pretty green, but they do give us some water, some saturated. They give us fruit, so this will actually start to increase our max health eating these guys. So let's, I mean, they are in plentiful supply on these trees as well. Alright, so I've officially moved in. Here's where we're at so far. All the logs over there, basically taken all the stuff off of here, all the barrels and everything, and come inside and take a look. Got some shelves up. Got ingot in the corner there. Drinking water, tools, ladder going up here to a sort of potential bedroom, and down here a load of storage, more shelves up there, all the food's in there obviously. We've got like pretty well organised barrels can go along that wall, animal-y stuff in there. Yeah, it's all, you know, in the ores and that are in those. So I might pile up more urns, I think, and then maybe we can put some shelves up there as well, I don't know. But, you know, there's room to expand all the storage capabilities down here. You could put stuff under there against the stairs, and then you could even put like a sort of rack in the middle, couldn't you? You could have something, tables or something in the middle to put items on as well. So yeah, all in all it's looking good. I'm just, you know, looking from the outside. We've got these nice windows where we're taking advantage of the fact that these won't join, which I think is quite nice. So I've gone and got a load more walnut logs. I think what I might just go for is just a tall roof on like this side and then just a gradual slope down, just one slope like that. I think that's going to keep it simple. I don't know what materials we're going to use yet, but the materials at this point aren't so important. So we'll leave everything there as it is, and then the roof's going to come up, and we want probably like it to come up to a height of 2 at least by this point, so that we can stand up in here. Alright, so I like that curve. Yeah, I do like that. I don't like the colour. I don't think. It's a shame because we've got so much of this stuff. But I might just mock it up with it anyway just to see. Because it'd be good to just understand the shape a bit better. Like we'll do like a small portion of it like this. And just see how we go, I think. You have no connection there. I suppose you come up here, don't you, when you do that. So it does work. It's just, yeah, there's little bits like that look a bit dodge, but we can work with. I mean, a little bit of weirdness on the roof is fine, really, in my opinion. Yeah, there's something I quite like about the incredibly bright roof. So just for full proof of concept, we're just going to go for it. It's not too big of an area to decide we want to rip it out and replace it with a different colour wood. And the other thing when I was looking at it is that I feel like this one just needs to stick out a layer more, just to complete the curve. And also because it's kind of, you know, we could even have it keep going and then put some pillars down and have it be like a little covered area by the side where then our wood would actually go under there. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Yeah, cool. Alright, I'm feeling it. Especially now I really like the shape. I'm feeling like maybe the colour's wrong. Because the more and more I'm enjoying the actual design, the more I'm like, yeah, this colour just isn't doing it justice, you know? But it would be there. I think it would be on this block here, would it? Yeah. It's a funny old design, but I think the roof just really stands out because it's totally the wrong colour. But what we've got is proof of concept, and what we'll probably do is save changing the roof colour for next episode, or maybe I'll do it between episodes, actually. But we've got the guts of the house built now, and we're all moved in. And so I think we'll call it that. And, you know, whatever colour we make the roof, the door should be the same. Like this green door, it's okay. Oh my gosh, willow would be perfect. Because it's so dark and green. Willow would be perfect. Anyway, look, let's end this episode right here. Thank you so much for watching. Bit of a building-y one. I thought we might do some mining today, but next time. Next time we are going to be gathering a huge amount of metal, and probably like setting up the kind of blacksmithing area just here on this stone outside. Yeah, you could almost like just pull back some of that dirt, couldn't you, and then pave it all out and make a proper kind of blacksmithy area here. So yeah, just changing out some wood types, but essentially we're done here. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. Oh, my makeshift fire has gone out. Could work out how to get a bit of a more roaring fire going there, I think. But yeah, nice one. Thanks for watching, people. Like, subscribe, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you soon. Peace.